It's 9 o'clock and here is the news. Governor Obiano Speaker Madago called for a better welfare for military and paramilitary agencies. INEC in Anambra meets with traditional rulers on ways to ensure peaceful and credible 2019 elections. Dame Jonathan's defense lawyers present video exhibits at hearing. Explosions sustained, gunfires rock Kenya Dusty Hotel. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. As part of activities marking the 2019 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration, Governor Willie Obiano has led the wreath laying and parade ceremony held at the Dr. Alex Ekweme Square, Oka. A Government House correspondent Ejike Abana reports that the ceremony, which marks the end of the celebration, was attended by the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Barrister Rita Madago, and State Chief Judge Justice Peter Omade, service chiefs, and other top government functionaries. We have details of the report.
The governor on arrival inspected the parade mounted by the Nigerian Army, the Navy, and the Nigerian Legion. As the ceremony progressed, led by the governor, selected officials moved in sync and placed wreaths across each symbolic grave decorated to honor fallen heroes. According to the governor, the ceremony is a way to remember those who served the country, and the state have come together to remember them. He appreciated the officers for their sacrifices and gallantry, calling for increased welfare for military and paramilitary officers.
Remember them, particularly the fallen ones, and it's an opportunity to encourage all our soldiers that are fighting for our peace, liberty, prosperity, for God to guide and protect them, particularly the pilgrims in the northern part of Nigeria. By this service today, we'll be bringing closure to that by the grace of God. So I thank the armed forces for the sacrifice they've made for this country and wish them well.
The ceremony also featured performances of many patriotic songs as well as a raffle salute to honor the armed force. The national anthem, which eliciting a call for duty, service, and patriotism, which those in military circles have sworn to uphold, necessitated the Nigerian Army, in collaboration with the state, to always remember the gallant efforts of their uniformed men and women like their counterparts in other countries. The Armed Forces Remembrance Day was initially celebrated as Poppy Day every 11th of November in commemoration of soldiers' interventions in World Wars I and II. It was later changed to 15th January in commemoration of activities and the Armed Forces interventions in preventing the disintegration of Nigeria during the Biafran Civil War. It is no news that the Nigerian army, aside dealing with insurgency in the northeast, is also involved in other disturbances such as herdsmen crisis and minor militant incursions in different parts of the country, which indeed has taken a toll on the military. As the ceremonies go on, amidst the selling of army emblems, there is need to look beyond the razzmatazz, pomp and pageantry, and focus inwards and uphold what they stood and gallantly fought for.
The Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Barrister Rita Madagu, has described the peace and corporate coexistence of Nigerian citizens as a collective responsibility. In a message to mark this year's Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration, Barrister Madagu extolled the contributions of ex-servicemen to the growth and development of the country and advocated their proper upkeep by various governments. The Speaker, who called on the serving security personnel in the country to emulate the team spirit and selfless service exhibited by the country's fallen heroes, urged them to intensify efforts towards provision of adequate security for the masses. Barrister Madagu, while commending Governor Willie Obiano for all his assistance to the state chapter of the Nigerian Legion, called on security chiefs in the state to complement the governor's efforts in securing the lives and property of Anambra. She enjoined affluent citizens to commit part of their resources to better the conditions of the families of late ex-servicemen and living legionaries. Meanwhile, Governor Willie Obiano has urged Anambra to come out en masse and vote during the forthcoming general election in February and March. Governor Obiano made the call during the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC interactive session with traditional rulers at the Traditional Rulers Council Chambers, Government House, Oka. Our correspondent Emmanuel Chibata was there for ABS and our reports.
Governor, who was represented by his special advisor on special duties and continuous voter registration (CVR), Dr. Amaka Akudo, implored the traditional rulers in the state to ensure that all registered voters in their domain collect their permanent voter cards (PVCs) at INEC offices in all the 21 local government areas of the state. The governor's aide also said that in the just concluded voter registration exercise conducted by INEC, Anambra State emerged the first in the southeast with a total of 2,447,996 registered voters and 11th position out of the 36 states in the federation.
Special school intervention nyelaka rinne yield wonderful result. Mgbe kwula ebe a na-asị ka mme ka ndị nna anyị n'obodo dị iche iche malụ na mbọ unu gba n'obodo dị iche iche ya na nke ndị INEC gba na ọ mịtalụ mkpụrụ rinne n'izu ụka gara aga. Akwụkwọ nweta etu esi wee debanye afa na ndị ga-atụ nya bụ votu na ndị debugoro mbụ achịkọsị ọya ọnụ ọ bụ na Anambra steeti gbalụ first na South East. Maka na aka mere azụ omegini nwanyị. Ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ enyemaka unu bụ ndị nna anyị n'obodo dị iche iche ya na ndị INEC steeti anyị nya bụ ife a na-elu n'ọfụ.
In an address, the State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Nkwachukwu, who pointed out that up till date, PVC collection is a major challenge in the state, charged every eligible citizen to ensure that they collect their PVCs before February 8, 2019. Dr. Oji, who also assured that efficient equipment will be made accessible for smooth running of the upcoming elections, stressed its readiness to ensure free and smooth elections.
We basically, with the number we registered, the gap between Ndibo and the other parts of the country, no part of the country is leading the southeast with anything more than 2 million votes now, as at now. But you know, in 2015, it was almost 6 million gap. So that has been closed. We were at the forefront. So it's something to be happy and to be proud about. I'm so happy that we are associated with this, and I believe that we can even do better. We can do better because communities. It's just that some of them but there was a major change of attitude than Keketa.
In a speech, the chairman, Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Nnameka Achebe of Onitsha, represented by the traditional ruler of Okpuno, Igwe Sunday Ukafo, called on the Anambra to vote for the right people in the coming elections who will foster a better development and as well provide jobs for the unemployed. In their remarks, the special advisor to the governor on chieftaincy and community affairs, Barrister Vera Okonkwo, and the secretary, State Traditional Rulers Council, Igwe Pius Omashono, who warned INEC to reject vote buying and underage voting, commended the state traditional rulers for working assiduously towards ensuring a peaceful general elections.
The INEC are doing well also, but in the issue of vote buying, I have to condemn it in total. And the issue of underage voting, which is prevalence in the north, we condemn it in total. Our people are trying so much. And I commend the effort of the INEC for this kind of to minimize fraud and the rest of them.
No election, but I believe no democracy kind of government of the people, for the people, by the people themselves. No any natural vote that area. Obo ne toro, ndo da tologi. We roll onye ozo na don't do amma. So, e we say can do Nnameka.
Questions from different traditional rulers on vote buying, security challenges, PVC rejection while voting, lost PVC among others were some of the issues that were tackled during the session. INEC help desk number for individuals with problems that may deny them access to voting are 0703-809-5937 and 081-259-23961. From the Government House, Oka, Emmanuel Shibata, ABS News.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. The All Progressives Grand Alliance Abga Ogbaro Council area has staged a road show in the council area. The road show, which attracted Abga stakeholders in Ogbaro, was led by the Transition Committee Chairman of the council area, Honorable Arinze Chukwu Awogo. A correspondent, Mengene Osadebe, filed the report and is now taken from our studio.
Convoy, which took off from the council secretariat at Atani, moved to Osamala where the march commenced. 13 communities were covered during the roadshow. In an interview with the Transition Committee Chairman of Ogbalo local government area, Honorable Arinze Chukwu Awogo, the aim of the roadshow is to establish the stronghold of ABGA in Ogbaro, adding that the party, which is a grassroots political party, has come to stay. Honorable Awogo called on the Anambra who are yet to collect their permanent voter cards to do so, as it is their only tool to choose the leaders of their choice.
APGA has come to stay. That when we say that APGA is a grassroots political party, that we mix no words. And we are saying it resoundingly that today we are going to demonstrate to the entirety of the local government that we are very much on ground.
The ABGA candidate for ABGA North Senatorial District, Prince Chinedu Emeka, who was represented by Honorable Dan Ozemena, enumerated his programs for the people of Anambra North, while the ABGA candidate for Ogbaro Federal Constituency, Princess Chinwenwebili, pledged to attract federal presence to Ogbaro Council area if elected.
My assurance to my people of Ogbaro is that having voted me as the candidate to fly the flag of APGA to run for House of Rep of Ogbaro, I wish to assure the people of Ogbaro local government that they have not made any mistake. Having served in the legislative arm of the government and also in the executive arm of the government, I think that I'm the best that will happen to Ogbaro.
The candidate for Ogbaro 1 constituency, Honorable Celestine Ume, and constituency 2, Honorable Franklin Wadialo, said they are going into the State House of Assembly to inject a new life for Ogbaro constituency, adding that the local government is for APGA. The APGA chairman of Ogbaro, Mr. Nnamdi Fejika, assured that APGA is a party that is on ground in Ogbaro, while expressing optimism that APGA is going to win a landslide victory in the council area and pledged their support for the APGA presidential candidate, General Bo, retired. An APGA stalwart, Honorable Afamo Dogu, and Special Assistant to the Governor on Secondary School Monitoring, Dame Chinyere Mbakwe, noted that Ogbaro is for APGA and pledged their unalloyed support to APGA for landslide victory in the council area.
A federal high court judge, Justice Mojisola Olatoregu, yesterday watched in open court video clips presented as exhibits in an $8.4 million and 7.4 billion naira forfeiture case linked to a former First Lady, Dame Patience Jonathan. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had on April 20, 2018, via an ex-parte application, obtained an interim order for forfeiture of the sum. It joined as respondents Patience Jonathan, Globus Integrated Services Limited, Finchley Top Homes Limited, AMPM Global Network Limited, Pagmat Oil and Gas Limited, Mago Resort Limited, and Esther Oba as first to seventh respondents. While granting the interim forfeiture order, the court had directed that the order be published in the national dailies for any interested party to appear and show cause for why a final order should not be made. On October 29, 2018, EFCC's counsel, Mr. Rotimi Oyedepo, moved his motion seeking final forfeiture of the sums, but Chief Mike Ozekome's son, counsel to the respondents, opposed the said application for final forfeiture and urged the court to hear his counter-affidavits. Specifically, Ozekome, who appeared for the third to sixth respondents, had informed the court that Exhibit F5 of his processes confirmed that the third respondent, Finchley Homes, was a company and showed video evidences of various outfits legitimately run by it. At the resumption of hearing yesterday, 5 videos were displayed during the proceedings in close succession via a projector in the courtroom. An ultra-modern diocesan secretariat complex and College of Nursing Sciences, Amici, in Nnewi South Council area have been dedicated and commissioned by the Archbishop Metropolitan and Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Nicholas Oko. The inauguration, which took place as part of activities to mark the 10th year anniversary of Diocese of Amici and 10 years episcopacy of the pioneer bishop of the diocese, Right Reverend Ephraim Ikako, attracted bishops from within and outside Anambra, the clergy, friends, and well-wishers of the diocese. Correspondent Chidema Ikanyonwu takes the story from here.
Also dedicated and commissioned the Diocesan Women Bethany House and Business Complex, School Chapel and Administrative Building of the Holy Child Convent, Amici, Refectory and Female and Male Hostel Buildings of the Diocesan College of Nursing Sciences. The Primate, who also took a tour of projects at the Diocesan Masters Vessel Seminary, Osumenyi, where he commended Bishop Ikako and Diocesan Faithful for the people of diocese and their friends for the great achievements in the diocese within 10 years, noting that it is worthy of emulation.
Been able to lay a very solid foundation on which future growth can be built. So I'm very impressed. We must serve the people and make sure that when they come to church, they have opportunity to get their problems solved, not only through prayers, but through medical and even through agriculture, because I can see they are also involved in agriculture.
On his part, the Archbishop, Ecclesiastical Province of the Niger, Most Reverend Professor Godwin Opala, represented by Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma, thanked Bishop Ikako for his commitment towards propagating the gospel in diverse areas, urging the people to remain supportive to the diocesan for more achievements to be recorded.
I'm thanking all the bishops from the north and all who have come to be with us.
Responding, the host bishop, Right Reverend Ikako, who expressed gratitude to God for his faithfulness and grace over the years, thanked the primate, the people of Amici Diocese, and friends of the diocese for their support and prayed them not to relent in their good works.
And adoration to God. He has been our helper, he has been our sustainer. Everything you see that can cause success here is just God and nothing but God.
From Amici in Nnewi South Council area, I am Chidema Ikanyo reporting for ABS News.
The Group Managing Director, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Maikanti Baru, says the nation has maintained a line of consistent year-on-year improvement in its daily crude oil production. The NNPC boss explains that the Nigerian Petroleum Development Company, Nigerian Gas Company, Petroleum Products Marketing Company, Duke Oils, NIDAS, and Integrated Data Services Limited are among the companies that boosted the corporation's performance in 2018. In a statement by NNPC Group General Manager, Group Public Affairs Division, Mr. Ndo Ogamado, Dr. Baru singled out NPDC, the corporation's upstream flagship company, as the major contributor to the industry's success story in 2018, expressing enthusiasm on the 52% daily crude oil production growth by the company vis-à-vis its 2017 performance. According to Baru, the end-of-year statement explained that the average production from NPDC's operated assets alone grew from an average of 108,000 barrels of oil per day in 2017 to 165,000 barrels of oil per day in 2018, describing the feat as the strongest production growth within the oil industry in the recent times, even as he added that it was worth being celebrated. And now from Nairobi, a hotel complex has been attacked in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. At least 2 explosions followed by sustained gunfire were heard at the compound in the Westland district of the city, which houses the Dusit Hotel as well as offices. Witnesses say they saw 4 armed men entering the complex. Vehicles were on fire in the car park. Police have cordoned off the area and tried to rescue those trapped inside. The head of Kenya's Directorate of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, was at the scene to lead the operations. And now sports. Gabriel Jesus says his confidence has soared after his recent goal glut, vowing that Manchester City will not let up in their pursuit of Premier League leaders Liverpool. The Brazil striker scored another 2, taking his tally to 7 in 3 appearances as City beat Wolves 3-1 on Monday to cut Liverpool's lead back to 4 points. The 21-year-old, who has now 14 goals for the season, said he is feeling good and his confidence is better for scoring goals. City, the defending champions, beat Liverpool earlier this month before emphatic cup wins over Rotherham and Bolton and are back on track after losing 3 Premier League matches in December. Such is their strength in depth that Kevin De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero and Riyad Mahrez were on the bench. And now remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by logging onto our website www.absradiotv.com. Like us at www.facebook.com/absradiotelevision. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ABS Radio TV. The main points of the news once again. Governor Wele Obiano, Speaker Madago have called for a better welfare for military and paramilitary agencies. INEC in Anambra has met with traditional rulers on ways to ensure peaceful and credible 2019 elections. Dame Jonathan's defense lawyers have presented video exhibits at hearing, and explosions, sustained gunfires rocked Kenya Dusit Hotel. And that's just about it for the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Mokoye. Good morning.